Welcome back one more time to South Dakota, or the University of South Dakota's gym, Sanford Coyote Sports Center. We've got head coach Jarrett Von Rosenberg joining us now. This one was a tight ball game in the first half, Coach, but had that little period to start the second half, and you were looking up the rest of the way.
Yeah, we shot the ball extremely poorly in the first half, and it eliminated some good defense we had. We held them to 33% from the floor, and had, just wide open shots, and fumbled some layups at the rim. So play a good defensive first half, and your offense is lacking, for lack of a better term. And in the second half, totally opposite. You have some success offensively, and I guess because we think we have some success offensively, we started jacking shots. What they want to do, they want to speed you up. And a lot of the half, that on that run, we just stopped guarding, and then going down in 5 seconds and jacking up a contested shot. And it's all fine when those go in, but when you start missing them, that's when they went on their run.
Coach Chase Forte, you said beforehand that he was probably the best deflector in the Southland Conference a year ago. Doesn't look like he's really lost too much on that.
No, I thought we did a good job offensively. We got great shots a lot of times. We just really fell apart on the defensive end. And I don't like always to say too much. You're watching the game live, but until you get back and watch film, you don't really know exactly where your gaps are. I just think we lost intent and focused to understand that the defensive possessions are really important. It's almost like we're like, all right, well, let's kind of get in the way, hope they miss, and let's go play offense. And we made a heck of a comeback there to cut it to 5, I believe.
6. Then 6, yeah.
With the free throw. And yeah, you just can't put yourself in that big of a hole. What was the largest lead, 19?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I applaud our guys' effort to come back and on the road like that and cause some turnovers and get some easy baskets. But I don't know why we didn't play with that intensity defensively the whole time.
When you look at the stat sheet after a game, what are the first places you go to start building your grade card?
The number one thing we need to get is more shots than our opponent. When you get more shots than your opponent, it eliminates thinking about if I shoot the ball well or not. I don't want to have to shoot the ball extremely well to win. And when you get 6, 8, 10, 12 more shots than your opponent, you can shoot a lower percentage. But obviously the points add up. So we end up getting even, but that's because we went on that run and really turned them over. And there's a lot of ways to get shots, but that kind of encompasses everything that we look at.
All right, the turnover numbers for your guys lower than they were on Monday night, and you were able to turn over South Dakota. 14 is what they ended up the game with. Yeah,
we needed to turn over like 20. We're just missing something defensively, and it's so early in the year, 48 hours in. We have got to we've got to force our way more. We've got to force the action, what we want the team to do. And they got good guards. We talked about it before. Those guards really handled everything and never – they always were in the second half especially. First half, I think we did a pretty good job. But the second half, they were always comfortable. They were always able to get a paint touch whenever they wanted, and that put a lot of pressure. I didn't love the whistle we got. I didn't think it was as awful as a lot of us just not being in stance, being a step slow, and being late.
Mm-hmm.
And it mirrors Iowa. So it's good to have some fight to come back and make it a game there. Whereas Iowa, we just kind of, I guess the last 3 minutes we did some good things, but we kind of when they punched us in that second half, we didn't have an answer. Today we had an answer. We got to have an answer sooner.
Scooter Williams ended up with a pretty good night for you. He was the second leading scorer, I think, with 15. And you put some other guys in double digits, but you've already said it once. The scoring's nice and all, but the shooting wasn't the problem.
Yeah, no, not a problem at all. We shot our 33s, which we need to shoot. We need to make 10 of them. So we're close on that. 56 from the foul line is terrible. I don't even remember really looking at that. So. Give up 36 free throws, 13 offensive rebounds. It's amazing we ended up being back in the game.
Okay. Coach, it's a quick turnaround, and we got a ways to travel. Back to Texas tomorrow and a Friday evening date with Texas A&M.
Yep, we gotta look at it, watch it, and learn from it. Obviously, not getting any easier Friday, but it's good to get. I like to get this taste out of our mouth, get an opportunity to get more film, go compete. We're gonna compete, and we're gonna see what we can do.